Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppers, today joined by
Brett.
Venomyces. I guess we're going to say tribute to beerbloggers.dk and their hashtag Barley Wember theme.
We're going into November.
Yeah, and you're going to see this in November. And the previous one, I'm going to shout it out anyways because Barley Wember is a thing they started. It's a group of Danish Instagram beer bloggers that made a thing called beerbloggers.dk where they just come together to work about doing beer stuff. And they have this new tradition, which actually is really cool, where they, for fun, made a joke out of Movember, turned it into Barley Wemper, meaning November is all for barley wine.
Yeah.
Which is fun. It's caught on. I mean, even Webshops has done Barley Wember boxes together with them and stuff like that. So we already did an old ale, which is, it's almost, but this is a barley wine.
Yeah.
And this is one that should be damn good. So shout out to these guys. It's a lot of people involved, but if you check out Beer Bloggers DK on Instagram, you can see the different people. So this is a beer we got on Beerdome. So thanks a ton to Beerdome for the beer. Their selection has been crazy, and we still have some stuff to get through. That's hype. So this is
probably the most hype beer we've maybe
but
around.
This was not supposed to
even come here.
Yeah, and come, they weren't supposed to have this.
No.
They were supposed to have a few different beers. They were supposed to have like a cherry version of their Dark Star, or Dark Matter coffee stout, but they didn't get that one. They got the regular bourbon version, which was, it's fine, but they mixed up something because they were not supposed to get this, but they got this. This is the Big Bang Barrel Buffalo Trace Bourbon. Long name. This is the Big Bang barley wine on experimental wheat bourbon barrels from Buffalo Trace. There we go.
So maybe some kind of Weller experimental.
I don't know. I have never had Weller, but it's wheated bourbon. But the thing is,
definitely not the regular Weller. It is.
But it's also not a Weller. It's Buffalo Trace.
Yes, but Weller is under the Buffalo Trace brand.
Yeah, Heaven Hill. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So they got this. There's only 960 bottles made. People think it's amazing. It's a 13.8% barley wine in these experimental barrels. Yeah. And I think it was part of a member society only release, but for some reason I don't know how many bottles made it to
sneaked out of them.
And the thing is, these guys are not crazy hyped in the States yet, but all the stuff we've had from them has been great, but I've seen people talk now. So people are starting to talk about them, so I'm hoping we're still going to see stuff. We still have the Big Bang coffee, not Big Bang, Dark Matter coffee stout in bourbon barrels to try. Yeah. But that's it for now. But what I've had so far has been amazing, and Brett thinks the same, I know, because he talks about his brewery a lot. So really looking forward to this barley wine. Yeah. So many people I know said it's amazing. So we got it poured, and it's a very nice mahogany kind of brown.
More of that, really pretty actually. Yeah, that's really pretty.
Yeah, and very clear. It looks like what you'd expect from a barley wine. Yeah. And it's a fantastic color.
And it also makes sense if it's a wheated bourbon that it's lighter in color. Rather than the slightly darker, heavier...
but I don't know, wheated bourbon's lighter toasted in the barrel. Because a lot of the color from bourbon is the toasting of the American oak. Okay. And American oak is toasted in different ways, so it depends on many things. Some of these barrel brokers, we've been into a lot of this stuff because we imported bourbon barrels for whiskey, but there's different toasting degrees.
At least it's a very pretty color, and I suspect maybe the wheated bourbon could have something to say.
Maybe it's a lighter toast, I don't know. Yeah. We can probably taste that if it's very toasty. But
let's see.
Looks great, nice base. Let's take out the aroma.
Oh, it smells as good as the one we just had.
Smells really nice. It's so enticing.
Yeah, and maybe a bit more barrel,
we just had a fantastic malty beer, and it's very similar, but this is just much more barrel centric. Yeah. But it's also fresh. Yeah.
I guess was kind of what Picture in Reverse smelled like.
It was a similar thing. There's a shit ton of vanilla and a shit ton of
a lot of vanilla
of this bourbon.
Creamy.
It's almost like a creamy bourbon, and I guess maybe that's because it's wheat. But I'm not.
It's hard. Yeah. Because of that creaminess.
But I'm not sure if the thing is the creaminess.
Toasty.
I don't know if you necessarily get creaminess in the spirit.
Yes, you do.
Wheat.
Yes, you do. It's actually pretty common that you get these slightly creamy, almost lactosey.
From wheat.
From bourbon. Just.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about the like the grain itself when you distill it.
Oh no.
Because a lot of like the big thing with whiskeys is the product you distill and put in barrels is of course going to have an impact on what it tastes like in terms of what esters were in the wash, and if there was sulfur, whatever, because it's going to be distilled in. But I don't think I think most of the mouthfeel might come from the barrels.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure, but it's again, I'm not that well versed in it, but it smells amazing. It is so vanilla-y and fudgy. Yeah. It is crazy fudgy. It reminds me of.
It's just so
fine. It reminds me of something like Anchorage Endless Ending, but without the stout aspect and less vulgar. Because that was like very vulgar.
Very sweet.
Yeah, but it smells like it's gonna be sweet too. But huge toffee fudge caramel.
Hint of like a spicy touch.
Oh, yeah, almost like cinnamony.
And then I'm getting just like a generic spicy
like
touch.
A phenol.
Yeah.
But also something for it stuff like candied red apples.
Yeah.
Like candied caramelized red apples.
When you really candy.
Yeah.
So
again, not so much
them so that you don't get any of the tartness.
There's definitely a generic dark fruit kind of thing, but it's definitely it's humongous fudge and caramel.
Yeah.
Which is
and tons of vanilla.
Yeah. Well, let's try it. Cheers. Thanks a ton, Beerdome. Yeah. Wow. That is very impactful. Compared to what we just had.
Yeah, it's just that
fresh versus
extra.
aged. The barrel character in this is insane.
Yeah.
I think this is...
that's crazy.
I've always said I've preferred beer fresh. Aftertaste right now is so much butterscotch toffee.
Yeah.
Butterscotch. Like literally diacetally butterscotch. It tastes like fucking Werther's Originals, but it's perfect in this kind of beer.
But the barrel just keeps on going with this beer.
Wow.
It's just...
But I think
so toasty and caramelly and... Yeah.
This is another example, sorry for interrupting. Toffee. Yeah. It's another example of like aroma is nice, but the flavor is just like... It gets you. It gets you.
And it has like that toasty, spicy thing that dries it out. It doesn't get too sweet. It just has that, that snap.
This might be one of the best barley wines I've had in a long time. Fucking exceptional.
Because it has that snap is very important to me, that it doesn't just get sweet and fudgy.
Yeah. And the snap is a dryness.
Yeah.
And it's a hint of alcohol.
And it's also a hint of like that spicy, allspice-esque.
But I think the spice is just wood.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
Fuck, that's delicious.
Yeah.
And the more I drink, it's one of those drinkers beers. Like the more you drink it, the more drinkers beers. All beers are drinkers beers. But it's one of those drinks where the more you sip on it, the more you enjoy it. I definitely think it's better than what we just had.
It has that extra layer.
But I think...
But it's...
What we just had
was awesome.
So. Amazing as well. But I just think this is a showcase for me why I prefer beer fresher than really old.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Again, to me, it's just that extra slightly toasty, spicy thing along with that caramelized, vanilla, fudgy, creamy barley wine fudge character. Yeah.
It's very toasty too.
Yeah.
Toasty bready.
Yeah.
Like it's
toasted bread
and toasty woody. And there's also like but the big thing like this bourbon fudgy caramel is nuts on this.
Yeah.
And then there's again a lot of vanilla. No almond on this compared to the other one. But
vanilla. And like the aroma is just It smells like they've dumped a lot of vanilla.
Yeah, but it's
just
wood.
barrel character.
Yeah, it's
and
wood. Vanillin from wood.
Yeah.
And there's some heat, 100%, but I don't think it's overbearing. Again, caramel fudge, but it's lacking the oxidized, cigar smoke or tobacco or Madeira wine as port wine. A lot of that. I think it's a lot of caramel fudge bourbon
and toasty, spicy.
It
more
tastes,
than dark
even though
fruity.
it's an English style barley wine in the barrel, it tastes very much American.
Well,
It's fucking
a bit of it could it be that they hop it maybe just a bit more than a regular, like
in
a
terms of
British.
spiciness.
Yeah, could it
Yeah.
be just a bit of?
And
hoppy?
actually, now that you say it, it could be because I think maybe there is a little bit of a bitter edge.
Yeah, but that
There is
that
something-
spicy bitter edge.
And
could
actually,
be.
it is actually slightly herbal, maybe even too. Now that you say it, but that could definitely be it. And that could be all the spiciness could be from hops and not just wood.
I think it's maybe a combination.
Yeah, I was about to say a bit
Because
both. But
I think this barrel character is maybe a bit more complex than the one we just had. But
Yeah.
it could also be that they just hop it gently, to give it a bit of extra complexity.
I'm almost Meltvin level.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
But
I'm not sure I really want to
No.
go.
No, so I'm gonna 98.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I still think Meltvin was better.
Yeah.
And I hopefully we'll get to try Anabasis anytime, whatever. Or maybe double barrel Anabasis. I don't know, I hope they're better, but I'm not sure. But I still feel like Meltvin had a bigger layer of complexity because that had a bit more of oxidized like flavors. It had a bit of tobacco
And a more
dark
umami.
fruit and a bit of umami.
It had
Whereas
umami,
this is
which is
this
a
is
big
a lot,
thing
yeah.
that this
is
doesn't
very
have.
complex, but it's a lot of caramel and sweet and caramel and caramel.
Yeah, but again, that spicy toasty
Edge,
edge,
which is great on.
makes it,
But-
it gives it that extra layer and gives it extra drinkability.
But it's make malty beer great again, and brewers are doing that, and hopefully it will catch on more and more because I think this for a lot of people is too heavy beer like, and that's the problem. Like I think a lot of people like the stouts with the adjuncts and all this because it doesn't taste too much like beer.
But this is
This
this is just fantastic,
fabulous.
straight up.
Fabulous, 98, amazing.
Yeah.
I'd love to drink this again. We
Yeah.
never will, but
Yeah, we probably never will. Maybe we could
But
probably trade. for
another showcase of why you should get on Barreled Souls.
one.
What's your thoughts, General Guza? Did you prefer the other one?
I actually prefer the other one. I will be honest with you. I think it's still great, but I'm actually missing. It's very punchy.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy the more mellowed out flavors.
Right.
To be honest.
So maybe you're more of an aged beer man than
Yeah,
a fresh
but
beer.
I would. You gave the other one like
It's
97,
very close.
98.
Yeah, 97, and this one
I
is
mean,
98.
I mean, I would probably also give this 97.
Yeah.
It's just like a plus minus.
It's just in terms of preference. Both were
Yeah.
fantastic beers.
They are very close.
But it's fun to see the difference of aged and fresh beer because
Yeah.
aged it was so mellow and so drinkable, whereas this is a bit more of a sipper because it's like
Yeah.
it's
And
like
it's
way too
drier.
warm. Yeah.
I think in a year's time, this will probably be more like the picture in reverse.
Yeah.
But maybe with still a
But
bit
with
more
more sweet,
complexity.
more sweetness, 100% because
Yeah.
it's much sweeter beer. But
Yeah.
fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got a bottle of this. Beerdome.
Yeah.
Fucking Beerdome. These
Yes.
guys, Ronald and the team.
I really
guys
wanted
are
to
nuts.
order an extra bottle of this from the Beerdome or whatever.
It's gone all of it.
Yes, it's way gone. Way gone. But
Qui-Gon.
I'm just thankful
But
for trying.
luckily,
still.
it was
Yeah.
dope to try. We have one more left, as I said. We have the bourbon barrel aged coffee
Dark
style,
Matter.
Dark Matter,
Yeah.
and then that's it for now for Barreled Souls. But fantastic brewery, check them out.
Yeah.
I love their stuff, and I've only had like 3 beers.
Nothing but love.
When everything they release that you try, so
I've had 4.
like it's just like hit the mark, hit the mark, hit the mark, hit the mark. And you can't help but love him. And then when you see it's not hyped, I might be getting hyped now, but when we just started drinking, it's like no one was really talking about it. At least in Europe, it's like you need to be talking about this brewery because it's fucking good.
It was just very obvious instantly that this was a great brewery.
Yeah. So if you guys had a chance to try the Barreled Souls Big Bang aged in Buffalo Trace experimental wheat bourbon barrels, let us know what you thought of it. Get your ass to Beerdome. Link for the shop is down below. They have stuff like this once in a while, and maybe soon we'll see
And keep
more
your eyes on this
American
brewery.
beer on their shop. Who knows? They just had a crazy release of what was it? There was a lot of IPA. There was some new Toughlin Goliath stuff. There was
and Cycle.
Cycle, more Cycle. We got some
Firestone next week.
Oh, don't. Hey, I don't even know if people wanted to get Firestone anymore.
No, but
It's too old.
something
money.
else the week after that.
We
that
don't
you
know.
Probably want to keep.
Check out Beerdome.
Yeah.
Great job. So, yeah, if you guys had this, let us know what you thought of it. Are you as excited about, this brewery as we are? Hopefully you are. But yeah, this was just great. So if you guys had it, let us know. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, and Twitter, and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about beer. And we're going to say cheers! And see you guys in another beer review.
Cheers.